game you worked on?
Biggest aspect of my game I worked on. I think just becoming more mature. I think that Eurobasket helped me a lot, like maturity-wise, and just being around those players for like a month and a half too. Especially being around like Jokic and just to see how he practices, how he plays, and all that like really helped me. And like the IQ, like how to read the game, especially because we play the same position, and just how he works out of the flash and how he makes his team better. Like you just see when he gets off the court, like we played so much worse and differently. I just don't have that impact in the game.
How does he practice?
Or is that like
Not really. I haven't really modeled my game after anyone. I just play the way I feel like playing. But I always like to get little like pieces and see how all the bigs and and people that kind of play like me, I play like them, so I play like, and I just take a couple of things. Not really model the whole game.
How does he practice?
Hard. He's the first in the gym. He does all his like pre-game warm up, in the weights, and then he goes to the court and just starts killing, just starts hooping. Yeah.
What are some of the things you talked about the maturity? Where do you want to show up? What are the things that you did last year that you might not do this year, or didn't do last year that you might do
I think
this year?
availability and consistency. I think that's the main thing. Just being available for all the games and just being consistent every game. Not have like up and downs. I mean that's gonna happen. I'm human. But just kind of like control it. Like the days that I'm down, how I'm gonna like get out of it and just help the team if maybe I'm not scoring. Rebounding, defense, and all that type of stuff.
It's like to work, especially in that like short roll area.
Yeah.
I know you're more of like a stretch type of thing,
Yeah.
but it seems like you're working a lot more in that area too. Is that
Yeah.
something you're trying to pick up?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, BK told me he wants me to roll more this year. So just like seeing that short roll and how he reads, if he's gonna finish, if he's gonna pass to the corner, just those reads have helped a lot being with him, and hopefully I can translate it.
How much did he also speak to the fact that that's getting used to the ball handler and trying to adapt to each ball handler and what they also want to do depending on what their read is?
What's say?
So like when you're in that short roll,
Yeah.
depending on who your ball handler is and
Yeah.
how they like to play,
Yeah.
how much did he speak to you about learning that cadence as well too?
I mean, it just depends on the situation of the pick and roll. Sometimes the guard is going to go finish it. He's going to pass to me if he feels like he's getting trapped by the 5-man. And then if I get the ball, I just gotta do something with it. Be like productive with the ball.
What's your summer in terms of adding strength?
Yeah, I added I think 6 pounds of muscle extra from my last guy. So the whole summer a little more, but from the time I was in Europe, I just started like 5-6 pounds. But whole summer more. I don't remember though.
what were your first impressions from your rookie class on Trey and Javier and Will?
They've been amazing. They bring a lot of energy to practice. They're very serious. They're hard workers, and that's something that we have been doing, and we're very happy that they came here and from day one they've been like that. Nobody had to teach them, and being like young and doing that has been very incredible. And they're great people, which is even better.
What was your reaction when the team brought back Marvin Bagley? Because I know you spent time with
Yeah,
him.
it was a bit weird when somebody told me. I was like, what? And then when I was talked about it like a couple of days ago, I said I told them like, man, when you came out, I was so confused. But it's a business at the end of the day, and we're happy to have him back. He's a great guy, even better player. So yeah.
You talk about wanting to be more consistent in
Yeah.
so many different areas this year.
Yeah.
How much does that help the team if you're able to be consistent?
That means they can rely on me whenever they need to. That means that when I'm on the floor, I'm not making the team worse. I'm making the team better. And every time I'm on the floor, and I think that's the main part.
What steps do you think you've added to your game defensively?
Getting lower, being stronger, being more active with my hands, my feet, being more physical. Like guarding Jokic and that practice helped me a lot. So, yeah.
Tristan, we saw you at the under-18 tournament, Eurobasket, this summer in Belgrade.
Yeah.
How well are doing the youth Serbian basketball team, and how much Serbians more are coming to the NBA, you think?
Oh, the under. Okay. Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
It was in Belgrade, so I was there.
Yeah.
I watched it. We didn't really do very well. I think we lost in the quarterfinals.
I think so.
Yeah. They had some very good players. I don't really remember their names. I don't know who's up next. I know there's a lot of kids that went to college. They've been playing great. Andre Kostic, he's been very good. I think he's gonna be like first round pick next year, they say. And everyone else, basketball is everything in Serbia. So we always have players coming up. So it's going to be nice. Hopefully next summer we're a little bit better in younger categories, and of course the men's team. We had a pretty bad summer. So hopefully next summer we can step it up.
And how good is the Serbian basketball formation?
It's great. A lot of practice, hard work. They have great academies that even if you're younger, 14, 15, they make you take it very seriously. It's not just we're gonna go play basketball. It's very serious work, and just it's the love of the game. Everybody loves the game of basketball back home. So yeah.
And you were a kid. Who were some of the players, the pros, who you looked up to the most?
Pau Gasol, Nikola Mirotic. That's in my position. Now other players I saw, I was watching a lot of European basketball. NBA was 4 a.m. for me. I'm not waking up at 4 a.m. to watch.
Right.
I had school next day. Spanuli is the big one. Especially the Olympiacos team, 2012 to 2018, I watched a lot of basketball, a lot of European basketball. Especially Mirotic, because when I went to Real Madrid, they were kind of saying I'm the next Mirotic, and obviously Doncic is pretty big.
And Will both have spoken about the level of competition they want to see in training camp, just with how young this roster is. Have you felt that with how young you are? And then as well too, how much does that also push you to work on those little details that you spoke about?
Yeah, they said it's a deep roster. They've got a lot of good players, young players coming in. They want to bring energy. They want to prove themselves. So training camp has been a lot of fighting, a lot of competition, like you said, and it's great because it pushes each and every one of us to go harder. So yeah.
Who seems the most different this year compared to last year? This could be the physical, mental, the personality, the way they're coaching,
I think everyone just took a big step. It was a long summer. So everyone put on weight, everyone became stronger. You can see everyone's better, everyone's in way better shape. So yeah, I think everybody. I can't really take one guy. It's the whole team.
And how is your relationship with Alex? Does it help that you guys are two Europeans? It's easier to...
Yeah, I know Alex before. Watched him. We were in Madrid together, 2019, 2020. So I know him for quite a long time, and before the draft, we met. We were in Dallas, so we met. We went for dinner, and we talked we maybe become teammates again. So it's very fun. We hang out a lot off the court. Funny guy. So yeah.
This was dinner before his draft year?
Yes, the finals, game 4 in Dallas. Yeah. Some of the arena was yo, what?
You guys were both at the Celtics Mavericks?
Yeah, the game, yeah.
We keep hearing that he's really funny. We don't really see that.
Yeah.
What?
He's low-key funny. He's just gonna he's gonna be quiet. He's gonna say something out of the blue, but you don't expect him, and then you're like,